do an update on Bella's blood test and neurologist appointment. Excuse the way I look once again. I promise one of these days I will be dressed. We're going on a road trip tomorrow to Michigan, and we live in Florida. So I'm just running around today trying to pack and get everything ready. So right now the laundry is going. Anyway, I've been wanting to do this video for a long time now, and since we leave tomorrow for 2 weeks, I figured I should get this done. So we got her blood tested, like retested for her CPK levels, and then I got a call like a week later from the nurse practitioner, and I'm trying to remember how it went. I got a call on Friday from the nurse practitioner. No, I got a call on Friday. It was like April, the middle of April. No one left a message or anything, so I called them back, and they said that they would, like, I missed the call, and they didn't leave a message or anything, and so then I called them back like 10 minutes later, and they said that they would figure out who called me and pull up the file and call me back, and they never did. And so then I had to wait all weekend, and I called Monday morning, and they said the same thing, that they would figure out who called me and blah blah blah, call me back. So Monday morning, so then Monday afternoon came, and I thought they closed at 5, but apparently they closed at 4. So I called at 4 thinking they closed at 5, and then I got an answering service saying that they had already closed for the day. So I was pissed. But then like 2 seconds later, they called. The nurse practitioner called and said that her CPK levels were higher than last time. They were 304 instead of 2. Before they were 262 or something, and this time they were 304. So that she was really concerned about that and wanted us to come in and talk to the doctor about it. So someone would call me in the morning and we'd make an appointment. And I was like, well, are you sure someone will call me? Because people keep saying they're calling me, and then they never call me. And she's like, yeah, we sit here and we make calls after we're closed till like 6 o'clock and blah blah blah, and I don't know. So I was like, okay. So we got off the phone, and then I went and called Austin, my boyfriend, to tell him what she said. And I guess when I was on the phone with him, they called and left me a message, and my phone didn't tell me that they were calling, and left me a message saying they wanted me to make an appointment. They wanted to offer me an appointment for tomorrow. I was like, oh, heck yeah, I want to take that. So I called them back, the number that they told me to call, and of course I went to the stupid answering service saying that they were closed. And this lady that I talked to was a total bitch. She was so rude. And I was like, well, I just got a call, and they wanted to offer me an appointment. She's like, well, we're closed for the day. And I was like, okay, but they just called me. She's like, well, we're closed. And I was like, you can't make an appointment? No. It was so frustrating. So I had to wait till Tuesday morning. I called first thing, and I got an appointment for that afternoon. But it wasn't with the doctor she saw last time. It was with a different doctor. And I was completely optimistic, like, okay, well, maybe he'll see something that he didn't see, or whatever. So we got there. He didn't even know why we were there. It was the most frustrating experience. He said that I had to bring up all her test results, and he said that we shouldn't be concerned with her CPK levels and that the MRI, even though it showed a decrease in white matter, they'll just test it in a couple months. And I was like, well, it takes a couple months to get the freaking MRI done, so can we just do that now? And he was like, no, we'll just wait a little longer. And he totally didn't care about anything. And he said that basically she's too young to diagnose with anything, and that we have to wait until she's 2 and then they can do genetic testing and blah blah blah. Well, why can't they do genetic testing now? I mean, her genes aren't going to change. I don't know. He basically kept saying that we need to wait and wait and wait for things to happen and get, I guess, for her to get worse. I don't know. And that, we tried to show him the video, and he didn't even want to see it. And he said it could just be behavioral, that she does the things that she does. And I was like, well, she's been doing it her whole life, even before she knew how to express certain feelings toward certain things. It can't really be behavioral. I don't know. He was just trying to get us out of there. It was really frustrating. So, I left that appointment really upset. I bawled and cried the whole way home. And was totally like, yeah, we're going to get a second opinion, we're going to go somewhere else, blah, blah. But honestly, I don't know what we're going to do now. I was going to get a second opinion, but then at the same time, I'm like, oh, wait. He wanted to see her back in 3 months. So when I tried to make the appointment for 3 months, it was with the nurse practitioner. And I was like, well, can I get her to see Dr. Davis, who's the first doctor that she ever saw? And she was like, no, we rotate. You can't, I don't know, you can't see the same doctor once or whatever, or more than once, because they rotate, which really pissed me off. That just basically means they want as many people as they can and get the office and get your money and just rotate. Anyway, so that really pissed me off. I mean, a nurse practitioner can't even diagnose you with anything. They can't even, like, give you medicine. I mean, they can give you medicine the doctor's ordered, but what help is she going to be to me? I don't know. And why call me in and tell me that they're concerned about it and they want to talk to the doctor about it, and then when I get there, not be concerned about it? Like, they totally just wasted all our gas and tolls to get there. This office is really far away from us. It's like an hour and a half. So I was really upset. And then, so like, yeah, we left and we're like, we're going to get a second opinion and blah, blah, blah. But now I don't really know, because she's been poked and prodded and tested, and I don't know. Maybe just give her a little bit. I don't know. But he is definitely talking out of his ass for a lot of things. Like, the first doctor said she had high muscle tone. He said that she had low muscle tone, which is why she wasn't walking and why she... all this stuff. Oh, and he also said, like, well, she was early, so you have to take 2 months off of her age and blah, blah, blah. What are you going to do? Do that tell you she's 20? Like, okay, and even if you were to take 2 months off of her age, she's 14, so she's 16 months technically. So if you take 2 months off of that, then she's 14 months. She should still be cruising around furniture, which she's not. She should still be getting into a sitting position, which she's not. She's never done. She just started crawling a month ago. Normal babies can do that 6 to 9 months. They can start sitting like 6 to 9 months, get into a sitting position 6 to 9 months. So that even at like 14 months, she should still be cruising furniture and pulling herself to stand. She doesn't do any of this. I don't know. It's just frustrating. As a mom, you get talked down to a lot when you're a younger mom, or when you think there's something wrong with your kid, and the doctors don't think there's anything wrong with their kid because they don't think you know what you're talking about. But as a mom, you really know when there's something not right with your child. And it's just a feeling you have, and it's not like, I don't know, it's just so frustrating to have nobody listen to you, and nobody, like, understand or know what you're going through. It's just so frustrating to know that there's something wrong and you want to get your child the help that they need, but yet no one's going to listen to you and help you get them the help that they need. So that's extremely frustrating. That's pretty much it. I'm sorry this is like all over the place. This happened like a couple weeks ago, and I've been meaning to get this video done for a while now, and it's just been so busy. And now we're leaving for 2 weeks. We are taking a road trip to Michigan. It is an 18-hour drive. We are going from Florida to Knoxville, which is about 10 hours, spending the night in Knoxville. We leave tomorrow morning, so we're going to spend the night tomorrow in Knoxville and then drive the rest of the way to Michigan the next day. So I'm extremely excited. We have never taken a trip as a family. Any trip that me and Bella have gone on, Austin has always had to stay home and work. So we're excited that he got the time off and he can come with us, and we're just so excited to finally take a trip as a family. We've never taken a trip together, so it should be fun, and we're going to be gone until the 14th, so we're going to be gone for a long time. We will leave Michigan on the 11th and then drive down to Clarksville, Tennessee on the 11th and spend the night with my cousin who lives there, and her daughter who's almost 3 that I've never met, and she's pregnant again. So spend the night with them on the 11th, spend the day with them on the 12th, and then spend the night again with them on the 12th and leave the 13th. So I guess maybe we'll be back the 13th. I don't know. 13th, 14th. Either way, like 2 weeks. So we're excited. A little nervous about the drive, but it should be good. Bella's a good car baby. There will be a lot of video and pictures, and I want to say that we are turning her car seat around for this trip, forward facing. She is a year and she is over 20 pounds. I know that is the minimum. I've done all my research. I don't want any crap for it. I know the risks, and it's our child and our decision. So please just keep your input to yourself. I know everything. Like, I don't know everything, but I know I've done my research, and I was really going to keep her rear facing till she was 2 or even longer, 35 pounds, whatever, and I still will probably turn her seat around when we get back. But for this trip, we are turning her forward facing. So when you see pictures and videos, please don't give me crap about it. I just don't want to deal with it. Alright, sorry this was so like all over the place and long and all of that, but that's what's going on, and yeah, just basically a lot of frustration, and I think right now I'm just gonna enjoy my daughter for a little bit and maybe revisit the situation when she's 2 or before, a little bit before 2, but right now I'm just gonna, just relax. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye guys.